Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see the admissions details of Kendriya Vidyalaya for 2024-25. So this year, like 2023-25, 24 admissions already concluded in the month of July for Balvatika, and before that in the month of April May they concluded class 1. And after that, after seeing my videos, many parents started asking me varied questions related to Kendriya Vidyalaya admissions, and most of the parents were asking questions about the private category. If you are falling under the private job, how will we get admission? If so, how to get ready for successful admissions? So you have to watch this video till the end to get all the details for the admission for class 1 for the academic year 2024-25, and also I'll cover about Balvatika 1, 2, 3. So this is a common guideline, so where we are going to see how to fill the how to access the form, admission guidelines, the complete details and eligibility. A lot of information are there in this video. So before producing, so this is what I'm going to tell you. So this video will be long video because it's going to be very detailed, and if you see this video till the end, you'll be so much knowledge about KVS admissions, and you'll be capable to give advice to your friends, relatives, whoever asking about Kendriya Vidyalaya admission. So even you might be wondering, I'm working as in IT job or whatever private category, and you might have seen Kendriya Vidyalaya schools near your area, and you might be wondering how will even if you are eligible to your child is eligible to apply for the school, or only it is Kendriya Vidyalaya, as you know, it's a central government school. So will they only take admissions, have admissions for central government, state government, or army people? Not like that. So private private job people has a special category, so they have lot of chances to get admission. So that is what I'm going to explain in this video. So I would request you to kindly subscribe to my channel Prasad Educates All. So I'll be sharing this in the description as well, so you can see this. I have created many useful videos like about Balvatika admission, NTSC. So these are the things I'll be like periodically uploading a lot of informative videos, how to's, and like knowledge videos. So you can just follow my videos to get lot of information. So let me start with this video. So you can like subscribe, hit the bell icon as usual. So let's see, like private or civil or civilian. So this is what is a private. So apart from army, central government, state government jobs, so this is the final category, and how how successfully we can get a admissions if we follow certain rules. Okay, so what is any private job? I am not restricting to one job. It's a private job, is a private job. IT job, you are self-employed, you run a own business, you are an auto driver or a truck. So you are a parent of an auto driver, or a sorry, you are a parent who is an auto driver, truck, bus driver, any laborers. Okay, anybody which is other than those government category are eligible. They have a special consideration for admission, so that we will see here. Okay, so this first, before that, you need to make sure that your child is eligible or not. So age is the main thing. So if the age meets the criteria, then you can go ahead with other steps. So every time Kendriya Vidyalaya calculates age based on this academic year, when your age criteria has to meet is on 1st of April of every year. So if you are getting admission for 2024, your age will be considered as on 1st of April. So for 2024 admissions, you should be born, your kid should be, not you, your kid should be born between 1st April 2016 and 1st April 2018. So that is the age criteria of 6 to 8 years. So if you are born in 2016, your age will be 8, and if you are born in if your child is born in 18, it will be 6. So it's the reverse. Okay, and Balvatika, again, they are strictly following this age criteria. This is online system. The point you enter your date of birth, if it is not matching this criteria, your application will not move forward. Okay, so next year, I think next year for the academic year 2024-25, Balvatika will open admissions for 1, 2, 3 also, including class 1 also. Okay, class 1. So once the online system opens, you will be able to apply for all these sections online. Okay, so this is how we are going to calculate the so this is the link to calculate. So many of the parents are not so clear about the age eligibility. So only thing you have to go and check is here. So you click this link, and every time you have to put this age as data, as on data April 1, and here you have to put the exact date of birth. So based on that, your age will be calculated. So if I'm putting April 1 2000, let me see the age criteria which I mentioned there. So 7 years 4 months. Okay, then you are meeting the criteria. So here I missed to mention. Okay, let me mention 1 2024, sorry. So if I am putting this age, so it's saying 8 years completed, so you are eligible, and 2018 I am calculating, you are eligible. So within this criteria, your if the date of birth of your child is meeting this age criteria, then they are eligible. Okay, let's go to the next point here. So this is once you make sure that your child is eligible to apply, then you go and see which category you follow. So RT is not but right to education. I think everyone know what is that right to education. So every kid has a right to education, right? So they need to be provided education in the, if they have a school in the nearby area, they have the right to apply to the school. If they are not eligible, like they are not financially fit to get admissions, every state government has this RT quota, and this RT is also applicable to the central government Kendriya Vidyalaya also. Okay, so every school is applying, but this RT is slightly different from what other state government has. So RT with EWS. So first we'll see EWS is nothing but economically weaker section. Economically weaker section. I'm typing it here so that it's clear. So economically weaker section, it's a open category. This economically weaker section, if you are falling under this category, you don't belong to SC, ST or OBC. This is open, and you have this option to apply for this under RT. Okay, then you have certain criteria to meet. You have to get a certificate from your local authorities, VAO, Tahsildar, or whatever your local administration, they will be giving this certificate. You can apply online. You see which state you belong. Based on that, you have that online system by the running by the state government. So they, in that you can approach the a nearest internet center which has this online system. Then you can apply for EWS. You can check, like once you apply, they will verify all your document and they'll give this. Even the BPL, so if you are falling under the below poverty line, BPL is below poverty line. Okay, so if you are falling under the, so this is very rare case, so it is applicable to villages where they take the list of people who are under BPL and they give this option, but this is very rare to rare. But if you have this BPL, some of the states are issuing this BPL card instead of in the ration card itself they mention this as a BPL card, and every state has their own procedure to identify the BPL category. So if you are sure that you are falling under the BPL category, you have to apply. So here once when you apply, they will ask for the certificate number, issuing authority and date of issue. You have to be ready with that. Okay, you should have a certificate. So I'll put this certificate so that you are clear. Okay, so if you have the certificate, then you are eligible for this. RT is also considering SC, ST, OBC also, because it's like 70% case they don't have this EWS BPL certificate, so that is very rare case. So for that reason they started considering SC, ST, OBC, NCL also under RT category. Okay, if this people are not applying, then you get a chance. Like if you are falling in a scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, or OBC non-creamy layer, you are eligible. Again, in addition to RT, they have a separate category of SC, ST, OBC. So if you see EWS, RT, they have 25%, other SC they have 15%, ST they have 77.5%, and OBC, NCL they have 27% reservation. So this is the reservation category. So I can highlight this for you. So this is a reservation category, and on any occasion they have to give. But what Kendriya Vidyalaya is doing, they are considering RT, they are closing the admission for till RTA including SC, ST, OBC. Then they continue to the priority category like single girl child, disabled. Then they go to the defense, everything. After that, if they find any vacancy, then they are floating the admission to SC, ST, considering the admission for ST, OBC. Okay. So your child's get a free education till 8th standards. Okay, so this is a completely, if you are selected under RTE any of this category, your child is eligible to get a free education, books. Additionally, you have to pay for books, uniform, and arrange for the transportation. Other than that, the fees is entirely free till 5th standard. Okay, then finally category 5. So if you are not following any other things, right, you can apply under category 5, but it's not making much sense. So if you're following just for a namesake, you can apply. I never heard about anyone getting admission in category 5. Okay, so they are successful in getting admission only in this category. So if you're, most of them are following one of these categories, and I see like lot of OBC-NCL categories. So if you're falling under this, you can apply. Okay. So this is about the reservation. So what is the expectation? How you think that you fall under RT? As I said, you should be one of this SC, ST, EWs, and beyond that, what they are telling, your home radial distance should be 5 kilometers from the school if you are in the major cities. Okay, like Chennai, Bangalore, like major cities, Madurai, whatever major cities. And in the smaller cities where there is no major congestion, they are considering till 8 kilometers. Okay, you can travel till 8 kilometers. Okay, so what is the proof? You need minimum 6 months to 1 year stay proof. So you cannot say that I applied today and I just prepared all this document, and there's a lot of struggle to get the confirmed admission. They'll put you on hold, and they will consider when at the last only, not immediately. So if you want really admission, if you are staying in a rental accommodation, you make sure that you should shift to the nearest place of the school, and you be ready with all those documents like gas bill, transactions you can show, agreement you can show. Based on that, you have all these proofs. So as I said, you have to arrange to prepare all the documents accordingly. So this is the radial distance which I am selling, 5 kilometer or 10 kilometer is not the Google map distance. So if this is how your road is running, right, they will not consider this. So they'll consider the straight line here. So if you're meeting that 5 kilometer, 8 kilometer in the straight line, then you are eligible. So this is the radial distance. So if the school is here and your home is here, and in the city and the smaller cities, they will consider 5 to 8 kilometers. So this is the circle, and in this circle, wherever your home is there, they don't care. So they'll just measure the radial distance. If you say zigzag, so if you search from in the Google Maps, it will be zigzag and it will show like 10 kilometers or maybe 9 kilometers, then they'll reject your application. So this is how the radial distance is calculated in Google Maps. They can even show. So this is one of the example in Delhi Kant KV school. So if you are staying somewhere here and you check the distance, it shows 7.5 kilometers. Straight away your application is rejected. But if you are selecting the radial distance, if you are measuring the distance, it's 5 kilometers. So you are eligible. So how to measure that? You're going here. So this is the Google map, you search and you right click here, you have this measurement. So let me clear the measurement and click on measure distance. So from here I am clicking and I drag this and to see, okay, how much kilometers. So it is 6 kilometers, now it is 5 kilometers, right? So this radius distance, so full radius distance, if it is 5 kilometers, you can apply. Okay, so this is about the distance calculation. So for RT, okay, so okay, you know the distance, you know you are falling under certain criteria. Now you have to work on the documents that is needed. So at the time of filling application, you need only 2 documents. Don't worry about other documents. So when you are filling the application next Feb, when the application opens online, you need to have only the passport size photo of the kid and the birth certificate of the kid. It should be like of the 256 KB size. You can compress the file online. Okay, and once you are lucky and you are selected, you are called by the schools for the admission, you have to carry all the original with the Xerox copy of the parent and child for the safer side. You need to have the passport size photo, birth certificate, RT declaration of kilometer. You have to give a self declaration that your school house and school is within 5 kilometers or 8 kilometers. You need to produce all these certificates. EW certificate only for open category. Again, I'm telling it's only for open category. If you say that I'm any one of this SC, ST, and I'm also EWS, that is not going to work. Okay. Then if you have a BPL, you have to submit other residential proof agreement. Aadhaar card, gas bill is the must. I'll highlight this so that you ensure that you keep this. So when you keep gas bill and voter ID and everything, then your admission is default confirmed. And ID proof, any government ID proof, community certificate, it is preferred. Because based on this community certificate and income certificate, they will issue all the other documents. Okay, so anyway, you'll be having all those documents. If any other documents not available, if they are asking any documents, if it is not available, and if you know that you can produce that document, you have to ask ask the admission in charge, admission department, and meet the principal and say that I can produce this document, I need some time. So you can calculate the time. You can ask for maximum 30 days of time. So these days the document is like very straightforward. You approach your local authorities, they will release the document within 1 or 2 days, because you can say that I'm I got my child got selected for KV admissions. The moment you say KV admission, they will support you and they will give the documents. Okay, in case of further submission of the documents, your application gets rejected and the next candidate child gets the admission. Okay, then there's a major question about the single girl child category. So this is one of the quota in addition to other quota. So in this it's a single girl child only, so you have 2 admissions per section. Okay, so if there are 4 sections in KV, then you have 8 seats. So this is on top of them. This is again a reservation quota. Again mentioned it is reservation. So this is reserved for every schools. Okay, so if you are lucky, you have only single girl child, you will be given priority. Okay, applies to twins and triplet also. If you think that not single girl, if it is a twin and if it is a triplet also, you are considered as 1 admissions. Okay, not they will not say that you have only 2 and it's rejected. They will consider this is only 1 admission, and the other seat will go to the other single girl child. Okay, and most of the parents are confused. They keep asking me, I'm a single parent, can I apply? No, not for single parent, only for single girl child, not for twins like boy and girl. 1 boy 1 girl, not applicable. The moment I say twins, they'll ask like is I have a boy and a girl, can I apply? No. And you say that I have only 1 girl and 2 boys, that is not also single means you have only single daughter on single child, that's it. Okay, not more than 1. Then every year you need to get an affidavit from a first class magistrate. Okay, they'll give you affidavit, they'll check all your documents and they'll say okay, this person has twins or a single girl, everything they'll authorize that. Based on that, your admission will be confirmed. Provide affidavit every year. So the school will ask for the affidavit, because once you get admitted in the first standard, your admission free education is going to continue till 8th standard. So in case you have one more child, then don't worry, your admissions is not going to get cancelled, but you start paying the fees. Okay, if you are not meeting this and the next year suppose you have one more child, then you are not going to meet this criteria, and the meaning you continue to pay. So some of the schools are not strictly following this. I know few of my subscribers who are studying in few schools, they said that my child is studying CIS, they never asked for the affidavit. One of the child was studying in 4th, they never asked for the certificate. So it's again depend on the how strictly school is following up. Okay, so if the school is demanding, then you have to provide this affidavit. So if you make sure somebody says that I have only girl, I don't have plan for any other child, then you can continue, no problem. And other thing, child ex-servicemen. So once they get retired from the service, they are considered as civilians. So that's what I mentioned ex-servicemen also here, because they are confused every time. So they don't know that they have the priority category yet. So they are considered by default in the service priority category. Okay, so category 1, their default consider. If they are in central government, army, they are in category 1. If they are in state government, they are considered in 4th category. But in state government, it's very rare, so they don't get much chance to get admission. But here still they have, if the competition is less, they get the admission. Again, they need to have this retirement details, service discharge certificate from the authorities respective of the issuing authorities. Okay, then we go to the quota for COVID. This is again over and above the admissions quota. Okay, so this is, if you have a, if you know someone who's COVID often, though, who the child, if they have lost their parents due to COVID, okay, they have this death certificate which says that the COVID reason they expired, then they are given the priority in any standard, not in first. They can get admission in any, like 1 to 12 standard, they get the default admissions. Okay, I can add, put this here. So they need again certificate from district magistrate and collector. They will verify the document and they issue the certificate, and you can show the certificate to the KV principal or admission in charge. They will confirm your admission. It's again free education till 12th standard. Okay, so you can apply for 3 schools in one applications. Okay, so that is the provision given by Kendriya Vidyalaya. So lot of areas, what happens is mainly army or army camps, they have like maximum 3 to 4 schools in some area clustered in one location. Okay, so in that case, like parents were wondering how to apply for different schools there, then maximum they consider, okay, maximum you can apply for 3 schools in one application. But make sure you don't apply two, create 2 different applications. If they find out, they will cancel both the applications. Okay, that's the reason they are giving 3 options to apply for 3 schools. Okay, within 5-kilometer range, if you have in the circle, if you say that you have a school, 3 schools, then ensure that you find a home in the middle of that area, where you can say that 3 schools are like 5 kilometers from my home. Then you can, your application will be considered for the 3 schools. Okay, you can shift the house to center area, that's what I said. And 3 school is not mandatory. Like lot of parents ask me, so do I need to select all the 3 schools? No. If you say that, okay, I have only one option, then it's fine. And if you see 2 schools also, you can find. Okay, not a mandatory to select 3 schools. Okay, and one more thing is, like there are options. So one is like the mother's address and father's address. So if a mother is staying in one city and father is for job purpose is staying in other city, that is a justifiable reason. They can say select one school in this major city and one school where the child is staying. So in that way they can select, and they say that okay, if the admission is confirmed, they can shift. Sorry. So they can apply for only if applicable, if possible. Okay, then the checklist, list of schools. How to check list of schools if it is in your area? Sorry. So there are so if you go and see this link, there are total 1 to 1253 KVs across India. Okay, in across 25 regions. So the regions are state capitals. So the state capital regions controls the school in the state. How many KV schools are there in the state? That is controlled by sorry the regions. Okay, so I can check the link. So this is the link, maybe I can show it here. So these are the regional links. If you click on one of the regions, so if you are saying that I am in Karnataka, you click this link. So this will take you to the list of schools in Karnataka. So you have to go to the directory link to KVs. Okay, so if in this directory you can see, I can maybe zoom this. So here you see in the Karnataka region you have totally 52 schools. So it is spread across Karnataka. You can see, like, search for the schools and know which KV is falling near your area. Okay, so likewise you can see. So if you are in Orissa, you can select Bhubaneswar. If you are in Tamil Nadu, select Chennai. Okay, so if you are in Delhi, so if you click on this, it will take you to the Delhi region schools. So if I go to the link of KVs here, I can see like the schools coming under Delhi is 46 schools are there. You can see like which school you want to take admissions. Okay, so this is all about school selections. Click the zone and see average 2 to 3 skills per school. Okay, so average 2 to 3 sections per school. So most of the big schools, they have 4 sections, even 5 sections, but average, as I see, there are like 2 sections, 3 sections. Some smaller schools have 1 section also. Okay, so they have maximum 45 students capacity per sections and goes up to 50. Okay, even up to 55 even they can go to 55 based on other criteria, say transfers and special recommendations is special criteria, army or some other things are there. So that is very rare cases, we cannot see, so we don't need to look into that. The admission schedule, so when is the admission starting? So detail admissions is published in Kendriya Vidyalaya. So here you can see the guidelines here. So if you go to the KVS, sorry, academics, you click on this guidelines, you are taken to this page. Here they will publish all those guidelines, schedule, notice, everything will be published. You can just click on this. So this was for the last admission schedule. So if you see, they give a detailed circular stating how you need to take care of the admissions, follow the admission process, everything is here. Okay, so all this link will be in the description, you can just look it. Admission starts usually, they start the admission in last week of Feb or first week of March. This last the last date will be last week of March and first week of April. So this is how the admission cycle. So every time be assured that the admissions will be online. Admission will start from March to April, and the selection, everything goes till end of April. Admission closure last week of May, because like there are a lot of rejections, document verification, lot of things is happening as part of the admission process. So this will go till May, and the school opens in June. Okay, I'll put school opens. So mid of June school opens. So sorry. Okay, that is understood. So this is the official link to KV admission. So I can show you. So this is a separate link that KV is using to manage the entire admission process. You have to go log in here, create your login details. So once the admission starts, I'll create a detailed video on how to go and navigate and fill up your applications. Okay, so this you can see the instructions here. You have all the instructions. You can read through the instruction to understand what are the details they are requesting, and keep all those things ready. And there is sample documents. So this is specifically for the persons who are in service, right? So central government, state government certificate, died in honors, transfer certificate, all these are formats. So once they start for the next academical year, you will see a lot of other sample templates here. You can download those templates and fill it before admissions. Okay, and selection process is purely luck. So so many parents are asking, if I apply, it's like online application is free. Okay, so I'll put it here. Online application is entirely free, no fees, so you can apply, no worries. So it's purely on luck, so don't hesitate to apply. So apply and try. So if you're lucky, don't keep full hope. If you're lucky, you'll get admissions. It's based on lucky draw. This will be conducted online. You can see in the respective YouTube channel. So if you go to the link here, you click on the link, respective schools link, you can see the lucky draw that is conducted, and the results will be published. So they will be publishing online. The results will be online, selection results. Okay, selection results will be online or in school notice board. Okay, so you can go to check in the school notice board if your child is selected, and the school will call you. School will call you if selected. Okay, so once if you are selected, you'll get call from school. Okay, so then you go for a document verification, and purely there is no recommendation. Okay, don't try to get any recommendations. So so none of the recommendation is being accepted by the Kendriya Vidyalaya school. Okay, so no MP quota, no HRD quota, nothing. So don't be fooled by any agent. So if you are roaming around the school, some of the agents may approach you and say that, okay, give me some money, I'll confirm your admissions. No, unless until the school principal calls you and say that, okay, I'll confirm your admissions, then only you have to pay the commission or whatever it is. Okay, until then you say, okay, I can go for the admission if you are surely going. So there are some cases where they have some connections with the schools, they can help, but be sure that you get a proper channel, go through the proper channel and use all those, authentic people, and then pay the fee, commission, whatever it is, else don't get fooled. Okay, lot of people are paying this amount and they are not getting the admission, and the amount is not being refunded also, because we cannot go and complain to any police also, saying that I gave this amount to this person for the admission. So you're doing some fraudulent activity and you will be in a problem. Okay. And about the transport facility, every parent were asking about the transport facility. Yeah, transport facilities there only for army children, and if you are falling under that area, you can talk to the school administration and request for the transport. If not, there are like lot of private vans, like parents are combining their, you get created this WhatsApp group, you talk to different parents, and then try to arrange for, shared vans or shared cabs. Okay. School fees, it's zero for RT till 8th, and rupees 6,000 only per year. Okay, not beyond that. It's for years. They have not increased. If even they increase for next year, it will be hardly 1,000 rupees, not a big fees. And per term they are asking you to pay only rupees 5,500, is way more affordable. Okay. About the syllabus, it's controlled by CBSE board. KV is controlled by CBSE board. It is NCERT books. They are following purely NCERT books. These books are available in all the shops, general shops. So no worries about buying these books. It is very, very, very cheap. Within 1,000 rupees you can buy the entire set of books. Not like the private school. They prepare their own syllabus, they prepare their own books, and they have like contract with all those publishers, and one book that is not even worth for 50 to 60 will be charged 300, 400 rupees. So if you see in the private schools, the book fees is around 6,000, 7,000 rupees, but here it's maximum 1,500 rupees you can buy the books. No regional languages. So most of the people is asking, like they are in Bengaluru or Andhra, they ask Karnataka, Kannada is covered or not, Telugu is there or not, Tamil is there or not. No local languages, regional languages, only Hindi and English is there. Okay, so no other languages. I think in 6th and 6 to 8 they have some choice of language. You can select the choice of language. That is only for just formalities. And as per NEP, I think there will be some other changes, but let's wait and see for next year. Okay. And what is the admission for second class 2 and above? Okay. So if you want admission as a private for class 2 and above, it's very, very, very rare. Okay, very, very difficult. I'll put it here, but you can try. No harm in trying. So contact the nearby school, check if they have admission, check online. So you can go to the, as I said, individual links here during the admission session, like next year. You can see if they are mentioning that there is vacancy, you can approach the school, fill up the form and apply, or check in the school notice board also have this listed stating that we have vacancy for, but it is very, very rare. Only hardly 1 or 2 students go on transfer or leave the school, then that creates vacancy, but that priority goes to the army person first. If no army or no one is there, then they will consider the private one. Sorry, if the age is eligible, you can apply for class 1 and class 2 also. As I said, 6 to 8 years. If you think that your child is even eligible for class 2, you ensure you apply for class 1 and then you parallel try for class 2 also. And again, no quota for any relatives. So like lot of parents keep asking me that my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, my father, my uncle, a lot of people are working in army, navy, air force, or my distant relative is in central government. So he's ready to give me a recommendation letter. Can we get? No, nothing like that. So its admission is purely depend on the parent status. Okay, child's parent status. So if you are falling as a private employee, you are a private employee. No other recommendation. Don't get confused. Okay, saying that my in-law, my brother is in army, so I'll talk to my brother and get admission. No, not at all possible. Okay, so don't take this away from your no quota for any relatives. Okay, even your blood relatives they'll not consider. The online system does not have any option to select that I am a relative of someone. So forget about that. Okay. So that's it about all the admissions. So in case you have any doubts on Kendriya Vidyalaya admission, you can ask me in the comments section. I'll be very very happy to support you. So soon, please, as I said, please do subscribe to my channel. Okay, click on the bell icon for regular returns. I'll be uploading detailed videos on different categories and different details, so you can when you start following my video, you'll get to know a lot of things. Okay, thank you and see you in a new video. Bye.